There's a psychological phenomenon that military interrogators, casino pit bosses, and Fortune 500 CEOs all understand but never discuss publicly. It's called behavioral telegraphing. Every nervous laugh, every unnecessary explanation, every time you break eye contact first, you're broadcasting your position in the hierarchy. You're telling the room exactly how much pressure it takes to break you. And here's what nobody tells you. The people watching aren't your friends. They're calculators. They're running simulations. They're asking themselves one question: can I use this person, or do I need to fear them? Sun Tzu said, all warfare is based on deception. But he wasn't talking about lying. He was talking about concealment. There's a difference between being fake and being fortified. A castle doesn't show you where the gates are weak. A sniper doesn't announce their position. A chess grandmaster doesn't narrate their strategy 3 moves before checkmate. Power doesn't explain itself. Power doesn't apologize for existing. And power certainly doesn't perform for an audience that hasn't earned the show. By the end of this transmission, you're going to understand why the most dangerous people in any room are the ones you can't read. And more importantly, if you watch till the end and apply the lessons I am going to teach you, you're going to become one of them. But first, you need to accept something uncomfortable. Everything you were taught about authenticity was designed to keep you controllable. Let me show you how you're sabotaging yourself right now. You have a goal. Maybe it's financial, maybe it's physical, maybe it's a relationship you're trying to fix or a business you're trying to build. And the first thing you did was tell someone about it. You announced it, posted it, made it Facebook official. You wanted accountability, right? You wanted support. Here's what actually happened. You gave your brain permission to stop. There's a neuroscientific principle called social reality. When you verbalize a goal, your brain experiences a dopamine hit identical to achieving that goal. You get the reward without the work. You feel accomplished before you've accomplished anything. That's why people who announce they're going to the gym 5 times a week last exactly 4 days. That's why the person who posts "new chapter, watch me" is usually back in the same chapter by Thursday. But there's something darker happening. When you reveal your plans, you activate something in human psychology called competitive vigilance. The people around you, even the ones who smile and say "that's amazing," are subconsciously calculating whether your success threatens their position. Friends become saboteurs, family becomes skeptics, co-workers become obstacles, not because they're evil, but because hierarchy is biology. What do you do instead? Disappear. Go dark. Let them think you're doing nothing. Let them assume you gave up. Then return, 6 months later, transformed. The shock of your execution will create more respect than 6 months of progress updates ever could. But silence about your plans is just the first layer. There's a second thing you're doing that's even more corrosive: the sympathy trap. You think you're building connection. You think that sharing your struggles makes you relatable, human, trustworthy. You're wrong. You're building contempt. Every time you complain about your boss, your workload, your relationship, your exhaustion, you're placing yourself at the bottom of the social food chain. You're saying, "I am acted upon. I do not act." Listen closely. The world is divided into 2 types of people: those who shape reality and those who react to it. Complainers are reactors. They're passengers. They're NPCs in someone else's game. And the brutal truth is this: nobody actually cares about your problems. The person nodding sympathetically while you vent about your terrible day, they're just waiting for their turn to talk. They're not helping you. They're extracting emotional labor from you so they feel better about their own mediocrity. Does this mean you become a robot? No, it means you become selective. Vent to your therapist, vent to your journal, vent to the one person in your life who's earned access to your interior world. But to everyone else, you're fine, you're handling it, you're moving forward. Let them wonder how you stay so composed. The mystery is the power. But even if you master silence about your plans and your problems, there's a third leak that's even more dangerous because it happens in milliseconds: the temperature break. Anger is information. When you lose your temper, you're not showing strength, you're showing your source code. You're revealing exactly which buttons to press to make you malfunction. Every explosion is a confession. This is what hurts me. This is where I'm weak. This is how you win. Think about the people you actually respect, the ones who carry real authority. When they're disrespected, do they scream? Do they rage? Or do they go quiet? There's a reason silence is more terrifying than volume. Because silence means calculation. Silence means consequences are being designed. A person who yells has lost control. A person who stares has perfect control and is choosing violence with precision. I'm not telling you to suppress emotion. Suppression creates explosion. I'm telling you to transmute emotion. Channel rage into focus. Channel frustration into fuel. The ancient Stoics called this turning obstacles into opportunities. Modern psychologists call it emotional regulation. Machiavelli called it the appearance of virtue with the flexibility of vice. Here's the tactical implementation. When you feel anger rising, do nothing. Count to 10. Breathe. Let the other person fill the silence. Let them panic. Let them over-explain. Let them incriminate themselves. Your calm becomes their chaos. Your silence becomes their confession. You win without throwing a punch. And once you control your temperature, you can start controlling the room. But there's a fourth behavior that undermines everything, and you do it 50 times a day: the apology epidemic. Sorry to bother you. Sorry, can I ask? Sorry, I just think. Stop. Stop apologizing for existing. Every unnecessary apology is a submission signal. You're telling the hierarchy, I'm beneath you. Please don't hurt me for speaking. Here's the reframe. Thank you for your time, instead of sorry to bother you. I have a question, instead of sorry, can I ask? I see it differently, instead of sorry to disagree. Do you feel the shift? The first version begs for forgiveness. The second version states reality. One is a victim, one is a peer. Real apologies have weight because they're rare. If you apologize constantly, your apologies become meaningless. But if you apologize only when you've genuinely caused harm, once, sincerely, with a plan to fix it, that apology has power. Save your ammunition. Don't waste it on social prelatories that erode your status with every utterance. These 4 behaviors, announcing plans, complaining, losing composure, over-apologizing, they're all symptoms of the same disease, the need to be seen. And that need is going to destroy you unless you understand the next principle: the financial blackout. Money is the most dangerous topic in human interaction. Show poverty and you're invisible. Show wealth and you're a target. Either way, you lose. The optimal strategy: financial opacity. Let them guess. Let them wonder. Never confirm. Never deny. If you're struggling, look sharp. Clean clothes, good posture, organized appearance. Project temporary setback, not permanent failure. If you're winning, stay humble. Quality over logos, substance over flash. The goal is to be financially ambiguous, comfortable enough to be respected, mysterious enough to be safe. True wealth whispers, insecurity screams. The person posting their Rolex is trying to convince you they've made it. The person wearing a $40 watch and running a $40 million empire doesn't need to convince anyone. Be the latter.
Like this video and subscribe to this channel to continue learning the rules most people never get to see. Power favors the prepared.